Okay, today is the second day that my son is not home because yesterday we took him to the military camp to start his military training or Hulyunso. So before he left, I told him that I'm going to clean up his room, and he asked me not to throw anything away except for trash. And I respect that, of course. So the reason I'm taking this video is just testing if I could actually clean up or organize his room, because I'm also not very good at cleaning up and organizing. So let's see if I'll be successful and how long it's gonna take me. So this is his desk that we got for him when he was in first grade elementary school. And this is his desktop computer that we got him when he was in first year middle school. Okay, so before that, he used my old laptop. And I'm the one using this desktop now since last year. So he's into anime and Vocaloid stuff, which I'm not very familiar with. So here he has a poster, Vocaloid poster, and then his desk mat is also Vocaloid. And okay, so I have hot chocolate there, and he always tells me not to put anything on this desktop mat. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is my trash. I had jelly this morning, and these are his books, his college books. He was first year last year, and he has to go and leave to go to the military. So he's supposed to be second year in university now. So some of his stuff. Okay. So these are his elementary, middle school, and high school calendars. School calendars that he does not want me to throw away because he said he has some notes on them. Okay, so more notebooks, his notes, his diary. So he's quite diligent when it comes to journaling, writing his diary. He started in elementary school. And here, this are actually his elementary school diaries. He has a lot of them. So he wrote a lot. There you go. And some high school books that he wants to keep, because I throw away his elementary and middle school books, and he said that he wants to keep some of his high school books because he wrote a lot in them. Okay, so this is his other desk, and he uses this when studying. So this part is detachable. It's actually not a part of the desk, and he just bought it because he said he wants to he can't concentrate when he sees a lot of things in the room. So here he has a poster. Okay, Vocaloid poster. And light sticks because he enjoys watching Vocaloid concerts. And one time I admonished him about buying these light sticks because they're quite pricey. I think he paid like 30,000 won for each, and I thought, oh, it's just like 2,000 won if you get it from Daiso, but he said you can't get it from Daiso, and these are merchandise like sold during the concert. So he has a figurine here, Hatsune Miku, and this other one, okay, a postcard that my sister sent him. And he has these Lucky Charms that we got this in Tokyo last month, and he asked me to bring them when he goes to his permanent base next month. Okay, so other stuff that I need to bring him are this, like skin lotion and sun cream. Okay, so all right. We have another pair of light sticks that he got during one of those Vocaloid concerts, and of course they're quite pricey. Okay, so he likes Hatsune Miku, and he has some figures here that he has not assembled, and I've been telling him about this for a very long time. So I just tell him, you need to assemble that or else I'm going to throw it. No, kidding. Okay, so books. So he thought about bringing this book, Daily Philosophy or Daily Stoic, to the military, but he said they're too big. And another book here is the Bible, the Korean Bible. So we're not religious, we don't go to church, but my son is quite interested with world religion like Christianity, Catholicism, and he wants to learn about Islam too. And he's not religious, but he wants to understand people. He wants to understand like why people are into religion and other things. Okay, so on the floor we have his school bag and what's this? Laptop bag. Over there he has his personal vault. I think that's also full of, it's locked by the way. That's also full of Vocaloid stuff. So figurine. His laptop. He gave me the password to his laptop. It's very long, very complicated password. And here, more Vocaloid stuff. Oh no. Okay, there you go. Okay, what's this? Oh, it's a high school book. So I'm supposed to... So I told him like he bought so many of these books, but some of them he never used. He never answered. And here's another, I think it's another Vocaloid stuff. And then I told him to open it, but he said he'll do it like once he returns from the military. Okay, more anime Vocaloid stuff. Some books, comic books. This is a set of Nobel Prize winners that I got him when he was in elementary. And he likes the book so much. I think it's these books shape the way he thinks. These are books like about Kim Dae-jung, Nelson Mandela, Dalai Lama, Mother Teresa, Sato Eishiku, and comic books, his collection. Comic books are quite pricey, aren't they? Okay. So here he has some CDs. He doesn't have a CD player, but I think he got this like when there is a Comic Con, yeah. So he would buy this CDs and just like here, these are mostly signed CDs. Some okay, illustrations, diary, anime stuff, Vocaloid stuff. Okay, he has here of course Hatsune Miku, 10th anniversary, so and so. Okay, illustration 2024. Illustration scenes of Korea. He said that this book is not available in Korea, so he bought it. Okay. One of his favorite things, Weathering with You by Shinkai Makoto. So I think it's actually Your Name that started this collection. Okay, so some more stuff. Okay, LP. So he bought LPs, but we don't have an LP player. Okie dokie. MLB World Tour Seoul Series. This is actually mine. I wanted to watch baseball, Dodgers versus Padres, but I wasn't able to get a ticket. So what I did was I volunteered as a staff for the games. Of course, it was a paid volunteer job. So for 2 days, I went to the games, and I wasn't able to sit down and watch the game itself, but I really enjoyed the bunigi, the atmosphere during in those games. It was so much fun. So another book, okay, so this is the Habsburg book that he got after we went to the Habsburg exhibition at the National Museum 2 or 3 years ago. And we were at the exhibit for 4 hours and no water. So after that, I was so thirsty. Anyway, so this is a book that I got for him when he was in first grade elementary. And then this is about Tamanwa or multiculturalism. This book, he got it for free. It's about the Korean War. I think he got it when he was in elementary. So on the top shelf, he has some books that he likes. Like this book, Choldo Pangmulgwan. I think he got this when he was like 5 years old because he was into trains. And we would go to the Choldo Pangmulgwan or Railroad Museum almost every month. So here, Stephen Hawking. What is this? Catcher in the Rye. So Catcher in the Rye is one of the books that we talk a lot about because I told him that I read it when I was in high school, when I was a teenager, and another time when I was in my 20s, and I told him how I felt differently about the books from when I was in high school and when I was in my 20s. This one, Tom Sawyer, Adventure of Tom Sawyer. Okay. I think he read this when he was in elementary. Albert Camus, The Pest, Cosmos, one of his favorites. Cosmos, what's this? Dostoevsky, The Brothers Karamazov, Geely Recipe. Okay, so this book, his middle school teacher gave this. Humans, what else? Okay, Rosso. Why the West Rules for Now by Ian Morris. Entropy, The Perfectionist, Atomic Habits. So Atomic Habits is also one of the books that I like. I think I read this for 7 or 8 times, and that's the book that got me into running. Okay, some other books. Suzume, because he's such a big fan of Shinkai Makoto's work. And this one, Shuko, World History Now, Society Now, Economy Now. His favorite topics, history, society, politics. But his major in university is not about that. He's majoring in AI. Okay. This one, Brave New World. So, limited edition, Brave New World. And he also has Dale Carnegie. So 2 books by Dale Carnegie. And, where is it? This one is Tolstoy. I got this for him when he was in elementary school. And, Weathering with You, of course, Shinkai Makoto. So, he also has a copy of Mein Kampf by Adolf Hitler. I think he got this as a present from one of his classmates because he was interested in learning about very, very strong personalities. Sometimes he would talk about how Adolf Hitler was able to manipulate so many people into doing his bidding. So he's interested in that. It doesn't make sense for him that people know what's right or wrong, but they would do the wrong thing anyway because of idolatry. So that's one of those things that he doesn't get. He doesn't understand. Okay, Words That Changed the World. 1984. So my son's, this is his like favorite book of all. 1984 and Les Miserables. He does have a Les Miserables book here somewhere, but 1984 he read this before he went to high school. After middle school, and then before he went to high school, and he said that this is the book that taught him a lot about society and politics. Like some people could just be complacent about the world that they live in. And then this is his bed. It's a queen size bed. This used to be mine. It's latex. And I bought him a memory foam bed, but he didn't want it. He didn't like it. So we exchanged beds. Okay. And here he left his bed like this. So he left it like this. And he has some cushions here, Vocaloid. I would kid him that these are dolls. But there, he just says, oh, they're not dolls, they're cushions. And of course, a blanket. That's also Vocaloid. So his headboard, he hasn't cleaned that. It's very dusty. He has some acrylic standee here. Oh, his picture. I took this when he was, when we were in Michigan in June 2009. A souvenir from Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Okay. So, what do we have here? So, it's an old shelf. Here we have a big Wall-E toy. His most favorite Pixar animation is Wall-E. Here, Detective Conan, he got this when we went to Shanghai 10 years ago for the Lunar New Year. And this toy, my mother gave him this toy, so he keeps it. Of course, Wall-E, like I said, that's his favorite. It's very dusty here. And a week before he went to the military, he and his friend went shopping for more toys. And when I asked him if I could see the receipts, because I was just curious about the prices of those toys, and he said no, so now I can see them. And they're quite expensive figurines, like 120,000 won. 120,000. And another for 53,000. Well, his money. So this is his dresser, but his clothes are outside. They're on top of the dresser. And more clothes here. Hatsune Miku, of course, he'll never wear this because it's a souvenir. I think this is also Vocaloid stuff. There we go. He's never gonna wear that. And here, there's another box of Vocaloid and anime stuff. Oh, this is his picture that we took it on our second visit to the Philippines. Some posters, Zeme, Vocaloid, more Vocaloid, more illustration, Weathering with You, Doraemon, Magic 8 Ball. Okay, here some pictures, cards, and more of this stuff. Okay, let's put it there on the side. More figurines. Vocaloid. I think this is also Vocaloid. Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku. Yeah, right. So, what's this? 50 pesos and an old 1,000 won coin. Some stuff. Okay. Stickers. Okay, he's into nations, countries. He likes learning about different countries. He likes learning about different society, different culture. And okay, so these are things from preschool and elementary school. Oh no. So he keeps tickets. This is from Orinichip or Daycare Center. Sketchbook, drawings. So my son, when he was in preschool, he would draw scenarios. Like, okay, Seoul Station scenarios, yeah. City scenarios. And, okay, trains. Like I said, he likes trains. Okay, so he kept this drawings. I think this is from War of the World, probably. And okay, so most of his drawings are just about they're about scenarios. And when he was in middle school, his favorite game to play was Civilizations. So like I said, he really enjoys learning about countries, about culture, nations. Hatsune Miku. And one time he told me that he wants to learn a foreign language. And when I asked him, okay, what kind of foreign language do you want to learn? And then he said Esperanto. This is a Vocaloid thing that he will never wear. A sweatshirt that he will never wear. Okay, what else? Here is, what is this? Weathering with You. And some stuff on the floor. Okay, so I think it's gonna take me about 2 weeks to clean up, but I could start by maybe vacuuming the dust. Okay, so let's see if I'll be successful. Bye.